Welcome back to the Kieran Cullen FC Football Channel Football Club, or maybe fucking cool guy. It's not that one. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit subscribe for more exciting and very funny banter. I do. It's so fun. It is good fun having a good laugh, isn't it? Today, we're going to be going through all the MLS kits, and there's 30 teams. How is it? Oh, they got the two. They got like north and bottom, south, or west and east. I don't know. It's a massive place, a silly place covered in crime and alarming prison statistics and racism. But they do have really big portions of food, so swings and roundabouts, really, if you think about it. I have picked one interesting kit from each of the clubs because their kits go. They sometimes have it for 2 years, their away kit or their home kit. So I've just, out of their 1 to potentially 3 kits, I have gone through every single team and picked the most interesting one to give my thoughts on it. Okay? You can give your thoughts as well at home whilst you're staring at the TV. Munching away. What do you think of this Atlanta United 2023 third kit? I think it looks like crap. It looks like the footballing shirt equivalent of wearing something from the brand No Fear. Cringy. Or as the Americans say, oh dude, that's so corny, dude. How is your way of saying cringy also cringy? What? Okay, I know they've like, oh look, I'm sure there's loads of graffiti in Atlanta and whatever, and like, oh, graffiti artists. Graffiti looks like shit. Why can no one do spray paint graffiti in like a better font? You don't have to do the same font. Make it Helvetica, mate. Alright, Times New Roman, the bad boy on the wall. Why do you have to make it look like crap? Awful, don't like this. I'm going to give this a 1. It might be funny if someone wore it 5-a-side once. And after that, it's tragic. Ooh, Austin FC. Is this old Matthew McConaughey's team? Yeti. It says Yeti. That's pretty cool, actually. It says Yeti. I like the colour scheme because it's green. Bit funky with the stripes, but I can work with it. Right? It's a bit peculiar, but I can work with it. I like that they're allowed to make the colour in the MLS badge also green. I like that. Every kit is going to be Adidas, by the way, because I think the way in America it works, because they're so weird and different, that the league does the deal for the kits. I don't know. I don't understand. That doesn't sound like good, healthy capitalist competition, does it? That's like the opposite. I'm going to give this one I'm going to give it a 6. I'm going to give it a 7. I would wear this. I like this. And it's fun with American teams because there's no rules. Because they're just not old enough to have any rules. So you could do whatever you want with the kit, really. I'm here for it. If this was a West Brom kit, I would be hating it right now. But it's not. Ooh, Montreal away. Now, this is literally Arsenal's marble kit, I want to say. It looked like murder. It looked like a murder had happened. But this one, it's the exact same shirt, but blue. And does it look better? I don't know, because at least the other one looked like, murder. And that's a thing. This doesn't look like a thing. You got a blue. Oh, maybe they've murdered in cold blood. Because yeah. Because cold things are blue. I'm going to give this a 1. I think it's terrible. I think it's really bad. Charlotte FC away. Now, let me just say, what a fantastic name for a club. Charlotte. Who have they got next week? John. Maybe a game against, not Stevenage, just bloody Stephen. Honking. Really bad. The sponsor is pretty cool. I believe that's actually sponsored by the Scottish man who got hit by a bus. Foxy Galley. I'm really liking the colour scheme. I think the badge is a bit wanky, but it's got little subtle crowns over the shirt because I assume that's their thing. I like the colour scheme. Apart from that, it's a template. So what you're going to do, I'm going to give it a 6. Chicago fire away. And let me tell you, my friend, this is absolute fire. I don't want to make James, the editor, put in a fire element, so I thought I'd do it instead. I hope that sufficed. This is absolutely phenomenal. Color scheme, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love a blue and orange combination, or a blue and red. Beautiful. And it's mainly white. And this looks like a South American team. Okay, this could be a 6 South America kit. Centralized badge, fantastic, interesting. I like the letter C because I got 2 in my name. They've got a little star above it. What have they won? I don't know. I don't know what's up for grabs in America. Maybe they just survive. It's not. Why is it not gold? It's a silver star. Very odd. What, you finished second? Why do you have it silver? I'm going to give this a 9.5. I would love to have this kit, and I'd run about in it being like... I didn't commit to that one, but I did not commit to that fire element. Let me try again. Colorado Rapids away kit. Now, initially, ignore the yellow trim at the bottom. Initially, you're like, oh, nice. A sky blue with another shade of blue, couple tones of blue, and then bang, orange. Yes, love it. Okay, you see health. Yeah, I do see health. I see that I have to pay for it, which is devastating. But, you know, I digress. They also have a silver star. Are they just handing these out? But then you get down to the lower part of the kit, and they've gone yellow. Why? Make that blue, or make that orange, like the rest of the trim, and you're winning. You'd be receiving a 8 from me, because I don't really like the pattern in the middle. But you didn't do that, and you just thrown in a yellow, and I don't like it. So I'm sorry, but you've ruined it, and I'm gonna have to give it a 4. You could have had an 8, and you've ended up with a 4. Just like you're on a bloody night out, you little fiend. You'll take anyone back, you dirty bastard. Columbus Crew. Now, if I remember correctly from previous versions of FIFA, this is a different badge to what it should be. It should be those men with the bowler hats chilling out. And it's not. They've got 2 stars, so I believe they won 2 World Cups. It's a pretty decent kit. It's a solid kit. It's their away kit. I feel like it should be their home. I feel like if their badge is black in colour, their home kit should be black, but I don't know. No rules. Remember, there are no rules, okay? There are no rules with the MLS kits. With English kits, there's a lot of rules. I'm going to give this I'll give it a 5. It's not out there, and it's not in there. It's just there. DC United away. Waine Rooney's team. It's terrible, which is a shame. I think their badge is so tin pot. It might be one of the worst badges in football. It just looks, I don't know, it looks like an emblem in Call of Duty. And you've been killed by a 12-year-old with that above their head. Just, no, not for me. And then, what is the pink bit? Like the graphic? Is it floral plants or whatever, but with like the drop shadow at the top? Or is it like meant to be like embossed? I don't know. But whatever it is, it looks tacky and like crap. So I'm going to give this one a 2.5. FC Cincinnati home. This is a peculiar one. The badge, the badge looks like a lower league French team. But once again, the blue, the orange, I am game for it. Okay, I said game. Mercy Health, which I imagine is a company which health plan is, you know, to provide mercy to people who want to die. Just get it over and done with. I don't know about this one. I don't really understand the pattern going across the chest as like a weird gloopy sash. I'm gonna have to give this one a 4, a 4.5, a 4.2 actually. Sorry, Cincinnati. FC Dallas away. Now, they have what is that, a bull in their thing? It's Texas, it must be like a bull. But most importantly, they've got a series of flames, all right, going up and down. I don't think fire works like that. I don't think science would back that up. But you know what? I'm backing this one up. Why are they all sponsored by medical centers? How depressing is that? I'm sorry to bring it up. I know the whole, Englishman and, NHS. But, this is weird. Imagine if it just said, like, Colchester General Hospital on a shirt. Why do you need to advertise a medical? What? Weird. But apart from that, the kit, pretty solid. They've gone for a grayscale, just white and black middle part with all the badges and everything. Then little red trim seals it off and reminds you that fire is red. It's actually orange and sometimes blue, but it can be red if you really wanted it to be. I'll give this one a 7.3. Houston Dynamo. Okay, once again, we have another medical sponsor, which is absolutely insane. But at least with this one, they've crossed out cancer. Well done, Houston. They have completed cancer. Fair play, lads, fair play. You've also completed a very lovely kit. It's a little bit digital, but in a slightly better way than it's not in a Minecraft way, which is good, but it's brutal orange. And they've got the dark orange on there, okay? There's shinings of a bit of a wolves orange coming through, and we do not stand for that on this channel, in this space of the internet. However, the burnt bits come round enough with the black trim that I'm okay with it. Does every club have stars? Inter Miami home. It's Messi's team. Jordi Alba's team. Sergio Biscuits, is he there? Mr. Biscuit Man there? I don't know anymore, because I do not give a shit. It's not a good kit. I think they might have had this one for 2 years now. It's not a good kit. It isn't. The pink, it's not pinking enough for me. Okay, I don't want a salmon pink. I want a brutal, hot Barbie pink. That's what I want to see. I think the collar and neckline are a bit wank. I don't want a big floppy collar. Not for me. The rest is absolutely fine. And, you know, obviously Messi plays in it. So I'm going to have to give it a 7.5, a 7.6. Oh, I've also put the Inter Miami away because this is gorgeous. It's so easy. It's so easy to get good points for an away kit. Make it black and make the trim the home kit colour. And you've just solved it. It's so easy. It's so easy. I'm going to give this one a 9.8. It's pretty simple, but I like it's got a couple wavy patterns in the middle. And they've just followed good design language, mate. And, you know, I am a man who likes good design language. I'm just saying words at this point. But they're good words because this is a 10. It's not a 10. It's a 9.8. LA Galaxy away. This just reminds me not of David Beckham, not of Landon Donovan. It reminds me of Little P himself, Mr. Chicharito, the Dorito. He's not, that's not what they called him. Herbalife Nutrition. That's a bit, I guess that's not medical. This kit is fantastic. 5 stars. Where are they going to put the rest of the stars when they get more stars? I don't know. There's also like a star or a shine in the badge as well. That's a bit cheating. This is gorgeous. It should be like Jamaica or something. It should be a Caribbean kit, but it is fantastic. It is. I don't understand the why they've chosen these colours. There must be a reason for something in LA. Awful name for a football club. LA Galaxy. All right, mate. What does that even mean? Oh, we're from the Los Angeles Galaxy. What? That'd be like being called like the Milton Keynes universe. What's it? But I digress. This is obviously a 9.9. Only ruined because it is an MLS kit. So fair play to LA Galaxy. If they had less of an embarrassing name, then it would have been a 10. Los Angeles FC away. 2 teams in LA. But those derbies are feisty. But a couple of these are drawn. Couple of these. Oh, another one, is it? Couple of these bad boys. Pre-match, they meet up and just shoot each other. Flex Power Tools. Now they're getting bonus points. Bonus points for, instead of having a medical sponsor, a sponsor which you could harm yourself and then need medical attention. I like that. That's what real men do. But the rest of the kit, looks like a smell. It looks like a picture depicting a gaseous stank. So that's terrible. And the badge is massive. I'm going to give this a 5. It's crap in it. It's not cool. Ooh, Minnesota away. Now I like the little bird. Once again, a little bit too big, but I like it. The sponsor is that Target. Okay, I like that. I could do a big supermarket or whatever it is. I'm sure it sells everything. Probably knives as well. And guns and knives with guns on. But the colour scheme. It's not the colour scheme. The blue and pink work. It's just like the weird, like, blurred graphic. Disjointed graphic. It's like the top of the Leyton Orient home kit. Just a weird, like, I don't really see what's going on there. It's not a good look. So I'm sadly going to have to give this one a 4. Horrible. Ooh, Nashville SC. What does SC stand for? Sporting Club. Special crack. Do they have a crack problem in Nashville? I don't know. I don't know what they do there. Oh, do they sleep with their cousins? Is that one? Is that Nashville Sexy Cousins? That's what it stands for. The Nashville Sexy Cousins. Fair play. Not for me. But if that's what you do over there, then I guess that's up to you. This is a fantastic kit. It is good. Not too over the moon by the badge, but it's not the worst thing in the world, so I can look past that. It's unique. Renaissance, what is that as a sponsor? No one knows. And sometimes I like that when you just have no clue. Hyundai on one sleeve. Oh, that's a vehicle. And it's, yeah, a blackout kit, but not completely blacked out. You got some grey, shiny silver elements. I'm going to give this a 9.95. Ooh, so close to a 10. Just not quite a 10. Because it's not interesting, but it looks quite nice. New England Revolution away. Once again, another United Healthcare sponsor. We are united in making people pay for cancer treatment. The badge is pretty cool. This looks like it should be like a River Plate kit. Like a, ooh, crazy. And I can back that. You know, I'll back that. I'm going to give this a... Ooh, I'm going to give it a 9. Point. Oh, I said point. A 9.10. It's a 10. It's a 10. I'm giving this an MLS 10. I love it. Fantastic. Really good. A new take on the sash. Whilst also not being ugly, being fresh, but it's almost like a quadrant. I think it's good. I think it's fantastic. That's why I gave it a 9.10, which is also a 10. Oh, Jesus, fellas. You're meant to represent the City Group, all right? And you've essentially made that kit, which is just an image of peas, all right? But zoomed out. I'm sure this is meant to be grass to represent the parks in New York City, but quite frankly, this is appalling. And then you go for the blue trim as well. Keep the trim white at least. You can't be having sky blue and green. That doesn't go together. Like, it looks like fancy dress. Like the worst quality printed graphic tee you could ever find. Awful. I'm giving this a 0.0. Terrible. New York Red Bulls first. Sadly, the New York Red Bulls are winning in New York on the kit front. Somehow, because this is also absolutely dog shit, my friend. Why? This isn't cool. What is it? Oh, graffiti again, is it? Rubbish. Oh, I've written it with a big pen on a wall. Fuck off, mate. Dog shit. This should be a pre-match shirt that no one would ever buy. You can't have a shirt that says hip hop on the front. Really? Really? This is like the depths of buying a top in Sports Direct. Just abhorrent. It's the only one you can afford, and you're young and you feel like loads of graphics are amazing. Put loads on there. No. Terrible. Awful. This is a 0.01. Orlando City away. Health for the Orlandoans. If I see him, I'm gonna assume that's what they're called there. Now, they have a purple rising sun, by the looks of it. Daggered, almost. And I'm unsure. I'm unsure with the orange into an attempt at gold with the purple. But it's not the worst. And I'm going to back it. I'm going to give it a 6.5. Oh, but I wouldn't be caught dead wearing it. The yellow and the... No, I'm sorry, I'm coming back down. Ignore that. This is a 4.5. A 4.8. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm never going to apologise ever again, because I'm never wrong. Philadelphia Union. Wow. Wow. You don't know what's coming right now. All right? And nor do I, because I'm trying to think of the answer in my head. The middle of this kit, the colour scheme. Fucking dog shit, mate. But the sponsor just says Thomas. Oh, yes, I like that. That feels very English. Very low league English. I'm a big fan of that. Colour scheme, it's not there. I'm not having the sky blue. I could deal with the graphic if it wasn't sky blue and like a weird brown. If it was a sky blue and maybe like a darker blue, more like a navy blue, like the trim on the neck, all good. Or like a bright orange, but they haven't done that. But the best thing about this is there is a fucking snake for a badge. And it is the prettiest graphic image of a snake I may have ever witnessed. Look at it. Oh, just so good. Whoever's drawn that snake, well done. Really, I really appreciate that drawing of a snake. It is the best picture of a snake I may ever see in my life. It's so good. He's just twisting up perfectly. Looks so smooth. Really good. Really good. I assume Philadelphia Union have to enter into the arena, onto the field, doing the dodgeball, because that is a good reference from a very good film. I'm going to give this kit a 7, which is insane because of how much I like that snake. All the hard work and all the heavy lifting is done by the sponsor and the snake. The rest, I would just throw away. Portland Timbers home kit. It's green. Good. It has a weapon on the badge. Good. It has an airline sponsor from Alaska. Good. It's a picnic pattern. Bad. No, I'm not having this, sadly. This is... Oh, the sponsor is so good. Alaska Airlines. Cool. Who wants to fly to Alaska? No one. I'm going to give it a 5.5. Sorry, but I just don't like the pattern or the colour scheme. Real Salt Lake home. Now, you are currently looking at the screen being like, well, that's a Spain kit. And they're also called Real Salt Lake. Royal Salt Lake. That's what that means in Spanish. Weird. It's just like made up, but it's funny at least. They've got a crown. America is the least royal thing ever. Like, this doesn't make any sense at all. But it is funny. It is funny. I'll give it to them. It is funny, and they're not usually that funny. I'm going to give this... It'd probably be a high rating for a Spain kit, but Life Vantage, is that some... Oh, it's another medical thing. What is going on with this country? I'm going to give it a 7.5. It's a good kit until... If you don't know what it is, it's a good kit. If you're then told, oh, it's an American team called Real Salt Lake, and they've got a crown on their badge, yeah, that's bringing the value down for me. Sorry. Next up is a San Jose Earthquakes home kit. Now, it's a random pattern gradient and then adding the noise for me, which I don't think is working for me personally. But all the colours, everything sort of makes up. The badge is a little bit shit, but, you know, I can sort of back it. The San Jose Earthquakes. And then on the badge, it just says Quakes. Yeah, sick one, brother. It feels odd to name your club after a natural disaster that I believe occurs often in your respective place. It would be like being called the Nagasaki atomic bombers. Like, that wouldn't happen, would it? Or maybe you could do another natural disaster like the Pompeii volcanoes. Like, that's going to bring back some brutal memories, my friend. Probably not for the people of Pompeii because they're all dead. But, you know, maybe some ancestors if they made it out. I'm going to give this kit a 6.2. Seattle Sounders away kit. Now, it's got a massive fucking dragon on it, which I don't believe are native to Seattle. I believe they're native to mythological China. So, this is wrong. This feels like one of those kits clubs do to try and shift their crap and their tat in China. And I, for one, am not on board with that. And it just looks ugly. It looks really ugly. The red and the yellow and the black, oh, it's like an inverted Watford. Not for me, thanks. I'm giving this a 2. Sporting Kansas City. It's average. It's not ugly, it's average. All right. You could do anything with an MLS kit, and they've decided to go normal, average. And I don't know how I feel about that. But I'm going to give it a 6.9. Because can I slate them for making a pretty solid, nice kit? It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be special. And, you know, they just want to sell their Compass minerals. What is... I need an MLS kit with a sponsor. It's like a mom and pop store, you know? Or maybe you could have like 7-Eleven. Or like a Burger King. Or like a McDonald's. Like, come on. Come on. None of this crap. St. Louis City away. Is it St. Louis? St. Louis? What's the difference? Sometimes they're spelled the same. I'm pretty sure Purina is another healthcare tat. Why is the sponsor so dark? I'm liking the sort of like almost like faded like vintage look to the rest of the colours on the kit. I quite like the badge actually. That's quite fun and interesting. The pinstripe makes it look like a baseball tee. The shape of the bottom of it makes it look like a baseball tee as well. Ooh. Ooh. This is the wrong sport, my friend. That's completely thrown me off. It would normally be... Oh, but it is still quite nice. I'm going to give it... Oh, it's shameless about the sponsor, but I'm going to give it a 6.8. 6.9. 6.9. Toronto FC. It's fun that the Canadian teams get to jog along, isn't it? I'm going to give this one a... There's not much to write home about, is there? I must have been really struggling when picking a Toronto kit. Stripes don't really work for me. Double stripage. I feel like you want to focus on the red here. You want to have red as your main colour here, and it's not. So I'm going to give this a 4.3 actually. A 4.3. Vancouver Whitecaps away. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now I like the badge. The badge is a cool shape. It's spiky. All right. I like the colour scheme. Various blues and whites. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big, big fan of that. It's like a snowy Boca Juniors, and I'm here for it. It's a 10. This is beautiful. This is fantastic. There's no tat on there. Where they've placed the primary and tertiary colours are absolutely fantastic. The sponsor, tell us. I don't know what that is, because I don't know what they're trying to tell us. It's something, though. They're trying to tell us it's a bloody gorgeous kit, my friend. 10 out of 10. Fair play to the Vancouver Whitecaps away kit. I've been your boy, Kieran. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you can't tell, I've bought a foot pedal where I can change the shot. I'm doing all of this live with my feet. That's cool, isn't it? Don't forget to subscribe for more innovative things like rating kits every week. Bye.